Building a routine that changed my life. At the start of the year, I would always write out all these goals I had for the upcoming year. All these goals that I wanted to achieve for that year. I wanted to work out more often, gain muscle. I wanted to socialize more often. I wanted to travel, learn new things. But I wanted to achieve all of these things without having a plan on how to achieve them. I would just print a few pictures on a vision board and expect results without even doing anything. Now, let's be honest, just creating a vision board is not enough without taking action. You won't actually achieve your goals if you just create a vision board. We all see these girls on TikTok creating vision boards and they say that they achieved every single one of those goals and manifested it. But let's be honest, they all put the work in. They just didn't attach a picture on a vision board and hoped for the best. You can do that, but then you also need to run for it and make sure that you work for it. So if you guys are like me and you guys want to build a system that ensures that you achieve all your goals and your dreams and everything that you have on your vision board, then keep on watching because I'm going to show you guys how I plan to achieve all of my goals for 2023 and maybe even 2024 because I'm going to keep on the system. As James Clear said in Atomic Habits, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your system. So, meaning that we need to create habits that will take us to our goals. We can't just hope that our goals become true one day. That won't work. So, we need to take little steps by steps each day and make sure that we achieve that goal. A great example here would be if you want to get fitter or if you want to achieve your dream body in this year, then you need to work out and eat healthy. And that is step by step. Let's say you don't go to the gym or you only go once or twice a week. Then plan on going once and twice a week and staying there for like 30 minutes and working out. And you first build the habit and then you can put more effort into it and not only work out 30 minutes but way longer. So that will make it way easier for you. Now, the first thing that you have to do before even thinking about your habits and the system that you want to build is write down your non-negotiable schedule. Now, a non-negotiable schedule is when you have work to do, when you have house chores, when you have to go grocery shopping, when you're going to take a break. So all of these things come to a non-negotiable schedule. And for example, for me, it would be I have to work a 9 to 5, more like an 8 to 5. So I have to keep that in my schedule on weekdays. Weekends, it's completely different. But on weekdays, that's what I want to do and that's non-negotiable for me. So I have to create my system around it. So around my 9 to 5 job. Now, creating a system around your 9 to 5 job means that you're basically time blocking each action that you want to take for that day. So for example, if you want to clean your home for like 20 minutes, plan that, write that down on your planner. If you want to watch Netflix for like 40 minutes or watch your favorite series, plan that, write it down. And even if you want to work out or everything, schedule it. Even your downtime. Oh, the most important part are the breaks. You need to also plan your downtime when you just want to sit down and scroll through IG and TikTok or watch YouTube videos. Those are the times that you also need to plan out because if not, you will burn out, which is even worse than building a system. So everything that you've done, if you're burned out and you've put in all this work throughout these months, it has been for nothing. So make sure that you don't burn out and you do take a break every now and then. Now, let's put our non-negotiables into a calendar. So for example, for me, it would be I wake up at 6 a.m., get ready, commute to work. Sometimes, most of the times I work from home, so I don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. But most of the times, commute to work from 8 to 5, then commute back home. And that's my non-negotiable stuff that I need to do on weekdays. Now, looking at this calendar, you can see that I have a lot of hours left after work, so after 5, and basically I can fill them with whatever I want. It can be just watching Netflix and sitting on a couch and not doing anything, or chasing my goals and my dreams. And that's what I usually do, which a lot of people on Instagram, when I post my daily routine, tell me that I'm basically lonely and I need to go out and socialize, I do that on the weekends. I just don't film it. I don't film everything of my life. I just film the things that I want you guys to see. So always remember that there is much more going on in someone else's life and not the things that you see on social media. Now that we have a list of habits that we want to incorporate into our daily life and make sure to build a routine around them, let's write them down in our schedule, more like a weekly schedule. So, for example, if you want to hit the gym 3 times a week, write it down. If you want to work on your side projects after the gym, write it down. And so on. As you guys can tell, this is it's a lot of planning and less actively doing it. Our goal here is to make sure that your body, your mind does these things passively, because then you're not using a lot of energy, especially if you have a 9-to-5 job. I know how hard it is to work that long, and I know how draining it is for you. So if you're going to the gym after work like I do, you don't need to have the thought process of, oh, I have to go to the gym, because that you're wasting energy there. So I want your body, I want your mind to just head to the gym without even thinking about it. So stop thinking about going to the gym, just go and let your body handle it, because most of us on 9-to-5 job or corporate jobs, you sit down and your body does have the energy to work out. Your mind just doesn't, but you just need to push it. More like your mind is telling you that it doesn't, even though it does have the energy. So don't let your mind trick you. Now, what is the reason why you should write down all these goals and schedule? It's because you're going to hold yourself accountable for it. You know that you're responsible for not achieving your goals. You can't say it was someone else's fault. It was your own fault. You're responsible for your goals. You're responsible for chasing them. You're responsible for achieving your goals. So don't ever blame someone else or blame the world for it, because that's just victimizing yourself, and that is not a good look, trust me. I've seen people who victimize themselves for no reason at all. It's not a good look, not professional, none of that. So make sure that you hold yourself accountable. Also, what helps me is that when I have all of these goals and I've planned my schedule, why would I cheat on myself if I love myself? Because if you're not going, for example, if your goal is to work on your side hustle, let's say 5 times a week, why would you cheat on yourself and on your future? Why would you cheat on yourself if you love yourself? So you wouldn't. Nobody on this earth who loves themselves enough, who respects themselves enough, would cheat on themselves. I mean, you wouldn't cheat on your partner if you love them, right? So that's the case. Don't cheat on yourself. Go to the gym, work on your side hustles, work on your side businesses. Just make sure that you're productive throughout the day. And trust me, that way you will achieve your goal. I mean, I understand that this type of approach throughout your life, when you plan everything, can be scary, because as human beings, we love comfort, our brains love comfort, and you can get anxious when you're planning this because you're scared of failing. But you won't fail if you don't try, and you also won't succeed if you don't try. So you need to try, you need to fail, but that's how life is. You need to fail in order to learn. You need to fail in order to succeed. So just keep on going. Failing is not a bad thing. Failing is actually a good thing. It teaches you quite a lot about yourself, and you will understand it. Also, if you don't go to the gym once, even though you planned it and you don't feel like it, it's okay. It's fine. It's just one day, but don't do it the next day. Yeah, that's the important part. Do not skip 2 days back to back, because that's the start of a new habit. So don't do that. One day, completely fine. You can even take 1 day off and be like, I'm going to stay in bed or on the couch and watch Netflix and not do anything. Completely fine. You're human. All good. But don't do it twice in a row. Now, I'm aware of the fact that time blocking every single thing on a daily basis can be quite hard. It can be exhausting. You will feel like you're missing out on a lot in life. especially if you are a social bird and you like to go out to parties and do that and do this. You will probably feel like it at the start, but you always need to remind yourself that you're doing this for your own good. You're doing this for yourself. You're doing this to love yourself. You're doing this so you can achieve your goals in the future. Your goal shouldn't be just only enjoying the presence of time. It also should be to create a future for yourself that will make you happy. And trust me, creating a lifestyle that is healthy and filled with productive time and is managed is way, way easier than basically not knowing what you're going to do throughout the day. It's way easier if you have it all planned. It won't work for everyone, obviously, but for most of us, this is the best thing that you can do. And yes, as I mentioned 1,000 times, it's going to be hard at first. It's going to be hard at first because building a system is always hard. So don't even worry about it. Just keep on going. Even if you fall, even if you forget something, it's completely fine. Just keep on going. Just move on. Yeah? Don't feel bad and move on. And that's about it. By the way, I'm also incorporating the 12-week year method, which I will do another video on because it's a huge topic and also an important topic, and that's why I'm not going to incorporate it in this video because this video is already long. I don't like long videos. So I will make sure to film that as well and keep you guys updated on how I feel about it, because I just finished 12 weeks and I started a new 12 weeks, and I must say it's keeping me pretty productive. So I cannot wait to share that with you guys as well, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, goodbye.